What's going on, everybody? This is Ken Price, and I got something short and nice to tell you. So I was reading up on this thing. I should have caught it when my mind was jogging, but I love to let my mind roam free on thoughts. But these are the things that I need to share with you at the time. The time I was driving, I didn't feel like I didn't really want to grab the device because I was sitting uh with my lady at the time, and I didn't want to. Normally, with her, when I express my feelings like that, she gets a bit of upset about it. But anyway, so I was sitting here reading 25 ways to destroy your ego, and I always heard from her and everybody else that I have an ego mindset. And I'm like, ego mindset, like how? Like growing up, I'm gonna tell you a short story. Growing up, there was a time where I was me and a friend of mine, he was so mad at me. He was very, very mad at me, right? And he wanted to fight me by any means necessary. And I was telling him, like, man, look, no matter how mad you are, fighting me is not going to solve anything. Aggression, anger, resentment, whatever, it's not going to fight anything. What's going to fix something is when I step up to the plate and fix the problem. Right or wrong, I want to fix the problem. So whatever the problem is, knowing that I wasn't in the wrong problem, but I wanted to fix the problem. I wanted to stop the anger. Okay. One of the things inside of the 25 things is that it says, oh, I just sneezed, bro. What the hell? My dude. Okay, look. So, so one of the things it said in there was that you be mindful of yourself and others. I think it's learn for yourself and others, something like that. And what it was saying was you have to be aware of things for people and others. Like I take control of the situation at hand as best way as I can. I can't control the whole situation. It's always a middle line with ego, right? You don't want to be too much of one thing, too much of another. You want to stay humble. Humble is like you don't want to be greater than thou or exert your dominance on someone else, but at the same time, you are who you are. That like you want to do things that you love to do. All in all, to summarize them 25 ways, you just want to do what you love and you feel. Pretty much like a thing where you was growing up as a kid and you get up in the morning, you have no thought in the mind, right? My life is built on like that. I can get up in the morning, do whatever the hell I want. But you get up in the morning, and your day is built on joy, happiness, play, fun, laughter, toying around. You didn't have no thought about paying bills. You didn't have no thought about how you looked to somebody. You didn't care. You was a Power Ranger one day, and then you turned around and you was a Beetleborgs the next day, and then you turned around and you was like Mummy's Alive the next day. And you was flipping off couches, you was doing rolls, you went outside, you was a race car person, or you was a stylist if you was a girl or whatever, or you Barbie doll playing with Barbie dolls, Ken and Barbie, you made them kiss and all that, whatever the case, right? You got the idea, right? So you didn't have a care in the world about what people think about you because you were so infatuated in what you liked. It wasn't like that was your passion to like those things, but you attached yourself to something that you liked so bad that you had a big grasp of your imagination so well, right, that you enjoyed yourself and you didn't care what nobody said. You didn't care whether you won or lost. You didn't care. You were so stoic about what you were doing. And it's funny because when we're kids, we lose that eventually somewhere. Um, I know a bunch of reasons why it can be triggering if I say these things. So what? We'll probably explain in a different video, but let's just say one of the ways that some people keep saying that, oh, you're doing this, oh, you stink, oh, why you playing in mud, oh, like you, already call you childish when you're a child too. Okay, so pretty much shaming you for what you like to do. Eventually, what happens is your friends, now where's your friends, may not be your friends no more. Not to say that your friends are doing that, but like other people beyond your friends make you do something. You try to make an adjustment because you growing up, you attach yourself to something that you like, and you find out, you make friends finding out that other people like what you like too, or you make friends. But what happens is you make friends by trying to be something that you're not, and then now you got that dynamic where it branches off and it gets all crazy from there. But I was reading that and I was getting very, very upset about it because I'm like, I say things to myself like I'm trash. I say things to myself like I'm not better than nobody. Like I know I'm the shit, but I'm not better than nobody. I never am better than nobody, right? Um, I make a living. I do more majority than what people normally do, but that don't make me bigger than nobody because everybody has their own hustle and dynamic, you know? Like I do the same stuff as the big name people. I just don't do as much as they do, and as fast as they can, or as free as they can. You know, that's nothing to flex about. But I hear people say this all the time. You forgot who I am. Look who I am. Look at me. Look at me. Google me. This and this. I don't. I don't go around doing that. I don't care for it. Right? If you like me, you like me. You don't. You don't. Right? I'm not pressed to make anybody like me. Now, what happens is I get into a relationship, get into a close friendship, and then what happens is that something around there between here and there, between your childhood playing with a Power Rangers and stuff like that. Still got action figures and stuff like that too and all that. But between there and there, you were judged somewhere, okay? And even in the Bible, I think I was reading what is it? First Peter 2, something like that. It's like don't let the little small. It's something about it's about a stone, a little pebble that is placed for you, and if you take simple instructions to enjoy that pebble, it's something around that where that pebble becomes a stone. You want to rock it. You want everything else other than what that thing is. And it can be so small, like a little small story or something in life. And that's what I got out of it. You know, maybe it may not be agreeable with anybody else. I'm not here to agree or disagree with nobody at this time. I'm here to give a little bit of insight of how I think this is what the show is about. But if you do want to have a conversation, we can have a conversation about this. But I actually read that and I was like, well, little things like this blanket right here. I enjoy this blanket. Now, I don't have a sheet. Great. Like, all right, so, blow me down like Popeye say, right? Yeah, so what, right? When somebody talking shit about this, there's nothing you can do about it. Like, what? I enjoy what I enjoy. You probably go home and do what you do that you enjoy. What you do. You keep your personal selves to yourself, and I keep my personal self to myself. The dynamic of social media has kind of caused that to break. And damn, I talked 10 minutes already. All right, you know what? I'm gonna end this video here. It's kind of hard to not. It's a lot. I got a lot to talk about because I ingest a lot of things. But yeah, I'm gonna end this video here. But I'm gonna put that link down there about the 25 ways to destroy ego. I just wanted to share that, kind of get that off a little bit before I lose the complete thought about that. If I come up with something else later on, guys, I will share with you. Other than that, Ken Price is out, man. Thanks, guys, for all of the support or whatever that I have. And if I do grow, grow. If I don't, I don't. I'm just here to share my thoughts, and hopefully somebody can latch on and learn from it or understand it. And, All right, Ken Price out.